welcome to this very special show in a very special place with a very special gentleman who's as rare as the snow leopard. So we've come all the way to Interlaken and in snow have spotted the great Mansur Ali Khan Pataudi, the greatest Indian captain ever. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. It's an honor and pleasure to be speaking to you. So what was the experience of umpiring a game, that too on snow? I presume you've never umpired in a game, and that too a 10-over game. So how was the experience?
I'm sure it's the first time you've played on snow also, and I think that you are a bit out of breath sometimes, weren't you?
We were all the time. So we were talking about this 10-over game. Do you see the game of cricket getting shorter and shorter? 2020 is taking over. So where do you see the game heading? Or?
Well, I think it's there to stay. So what I think doesn't really matter. I think that if people want to see it, it's going to develop. And I think that's the way it's going to be. I think especially in the subcontinent, people want, shall I say, instant gratification, and therefore they will be more interested in the shorter version than, let's say, Test cricket. I actually fear for Test cricket. I'm very concerned about its future. I think that especially the engine of cricket being in India, it is losing popularity, it's losing public interest. Even a India-Pakistan match, for instance, you won't find more than a few hundred people at the ground.
So would it be fair to say that it's not the T20 that's killing Test cricket? It's something else that has to be addressed in India?
I think that the younger generation either doesn't have the time or the inclination to watch a long version of the game in India and Pakistan and perhaps Bangladesh, though I don't know Bangladesh too well. And so we will have to consider the shorter version. I think that if you look at the fact that India is not playing a great number of Test matches in the next year, for instance, that will give you an idea of how the administration also thinks about it from an economic point of view, that perhaps a T20 game over in 3 hours is much easier to organize and a commercial viability than a Test match which takes 5 days.
So as you mentioned your concerns about Test cricket, what do you see, or what do you think needs to be addressed, or how would you like to see it being addressed so that Test cricket doesn't die in India?
Well, they are trying. I mean, they're attempting this World Championship of Test cricket. Let's see how it works out. But Ajay, it's very difficult to revive something artificially.
Have you had time to watch 2020 cricket, and do you personally enjoy watching it?
Yeah, I enjoy it because the whole family enjoys it. And my children, my daughters also enjoy it. So we sit together and watch it. It's a kind of family bonding that goes on in the evening.
Do you see T20 or 2020 cricket helping Test cricket in some way, or is it only destructive in some form that it's going to kill Test cricket? What is your opinion on that?
Yes, it will help because it will help financially.
So given a chance, I know it's not possible, but if you were, younger, many years younger again, you were 20, 25, would you like to play 2020 cricket? Would you have enjoyed 2020 cricket as well?
I would have enjoyed it, certainly. My objection to today's cricket is the amount of travelling that takes place, and basically it gets very tiring.
IPL has been a great platform for a lot of players, but do you look at it and sometimes say that it's a bit too soon and a bit too early for certain players? They've not even played for their countries. The adulation and the revenue and the money that they make, do you feel that it's a bit too early for them?
Wealth and fame comes to you early in life and you're not actually used to it, or you don't have a background to it, then I think it's necessary also to be told how you should behave and how you should learn to live with money, learn to live with fame, and this is something which the BCCI should look into very seriously, because it can affect the player. It can affect his whole life. He can go wrong, he can make serious mistakes, and he may not be able to recover. So it's something which is a very important point which I think the board must look at.
So do you believe that board has the capability of doing that?
So you can explain where the pitfalls are, and you tell him that, be careful because these are the problems you will face. And if he still insists on not drinking the water, then it's bad luck.
What is one moment on this trip that you would probably take back as memory from this wonderful country of Switzerland?
I think the most abiding moment, and I'm unlikely to forget it, is watching you trying to go for the run out and falling flat on your backside.